So the whole concept of this is a taillight off of a Lotus. And on the Lotus, they only had one in each corner. The owner of the car loves the look and the shape and the modernness of it, but yet it's almost the size of the factory Corvair light. But obviously the factory Corvair had 4. So we ordered 4 of these, and when you just put it in the car, they don't fit that great. They stick way out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use this factory shape, but I'm gonna cut it and flush mount these in to where just at that rolled edge, it'll come right out of there. I think it'll look pretty cool. And we'll do 4 of them all the way across. So what I'm making on the table is the backing plate, and then I'll have to make the side piece. We'll cut this out really nice, and then we'll slide that piece in to the depth we need, put some tacks, and then flush it off, and then that'll be a nice weld on there. And then the taillight will recess into the body all the way to there. Still bulge out a little bit, look more like an eyeball lens instead of a big baboon ass. It's almost too perfect. By the time they put some paint and shit on there, nothing will fit again.
Yeah, it fits good. Perfect size.
I take one of these. Weld on the back. Weld this up. Get that nice. Then cut the hole in the body and slide these through the hole in the body, and then weld it around there, and that will recess the light. Trying to get that radius to go right into that little spot in the body. That'll be all right. Then the wires and the lights plug in and bolt the taillights in. I gotta cut it right on that edge. Grind it out a hair bigger where this slides in there.
And then all be recessed?
Yeah, this will be inside. Like, you won't see none of this pipe. It'll all be behind that. And then that will let the taillight have a bucket. The old taillight's mounted flush on the back of the body. This taillight, we want it to have a bucket that it sits down in. What they call way back in the day is French taillights, but we're actually flush mounting them. We're not Frenching them in. But same basic way. Old school ways of doing stuff. We open this up. This ring will sit inside here like that when it's all welded in. So that's the way the inside will look like. 2 rings. So I gotta cut 4 of these. And then we'll cut the car out, get one tacked in and test fit it. Tack everything together on one, test fit it, make sure it's what we like. If we like the looks of it, we don't want to bring it out more or take it in more. Then we'll rock and roll all the rest of them, and eventually the car will look a little bit different because we'll have some taillights on it finally. Getting tired of looking at it like this.
Now that your buckets are done, you're gonna cut the holes out.
Yeah, I gotta cut the hole. I gotta figure out where the hole's gonna land. Gotta figure out the center of all of this. And then cut the material out, turn the buckets around and shove them in there flush, and then weld that edge. So this lip will come up to that edge, and then from there forward the tail light will round out of there. I gotta get that countersunk in there, but gotta figure out where that edge is exactly. It's not an exact round. The bottom and the top are a little oblong. So I figure out the best way to figure out the exact center so that they're both sides look the same and level all the way across. You think, oh, it's already laid out, but this is exact round. That's perfectly round. And this ain't. It's got a little bit of a stretch down to it. So figure if I line them all up on that top edge, put them on that top edge all the way along, then the bottom I can dolly up and make it round. But we gotta figure out what we're doing with that first one that will make it consistent for all the other ones. So it's almost like finding the easiest route. So you gotta look at both of them. Like these two are different. From side to side they're the same, but the way they're fitting the car is a little different. You see that stamping kind of straightens off there. It's not exactly a round stamping, so it's just a weird thing. So my placement of this, and then how I can get in there and shape that metal up to make it look the best. As when you get into the car world stuff, everybody thinks they're perfect and everything. Well, it's just kind of a rough stamping, and then they have a perfect little trim ring that covers that. Well, we're not doing a trim ring. We're gonna have to make that as perfect as we can make it, and we ain't perfect either. We're just gonna try a little harder than what they did. So nothing's ever easy.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more build videos like this, help us out by liking, commenting, and subscribing to our channel. And it's a little thing to do, but don't forget to turn on those notifications. If you want to buy merch, go to store.classiccarstudio.com. See you next time.